Speak up, rise up, find your voice today. Toastmaster will show you the way from shy hello to standing in the light. Watch your courage shine so bright. Oh yeah, confidence growing, haters ignite. Step into power. Speak with might. Eloquent elites where your words take flight. Clap your hands. Feel that spark inside. Eloquent elites where your words take flight. Speaking up, rise up, find your voice today. Eloquent elites will show you the way.
Good evening, guests, Toastmasters, and Gaveliers. I am Gavelier Dikshita Panda. It gives me immense joy to be the Sergeant at Arms today. Today is special because we are embarking on a new journey. Today is the installation of a new leaders, a renewed vision, and endless possibilities. I'm sharing a few online meeting guidelines that we follow. These ensure a smooth meeting experience. All meeting role players and executive committee members have renamed themselves as per club protocol. All Toastmasters not playing any role, please prefix TM to your name. All Gaveliers, please prefix Gav. All guests, please prefix guest. Please take 10 seconds to do so. This will help the Zoom Master spotlight you quickly. Please put on silent mode your phones and all other noise-making devices. You may take 10 seconds to do so. Please keep your microphone on mute and unmute only whenever you are invited to speak. Please keep your video cameras on. Speakers certainly feel nice to see people's faces and not black boxes. Please turn off the video only when you have to step away or eat. Please note that this meeting is being recorded. Please stay back to network after the meeting. Great ideas, friendships, and collaborative ventures begin only at such situations. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Huseva Nulvana.
Thank you, Dikshita. Hi, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Josefa. It's always a challenge to match the vibrancy and passion of the Cavaliers, but I'll do my best. And I'm excited to carry the baton of Sergeant at Arms forward. I'm proud to share the mission of our Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmasters, as we all know, fosters leaders with value of integrity, respect, service, and excellence at the core of our hearts. Toastmasters International has chartered the master plan and structured to help us members find and strengthen our voices. The community and corporate clubs are the gyms that enable the constant workouts and upgrades. Companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, Cisco, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Apollo, Hindalco, Deloitte, Accenture, Dell, Oracle, Bosch, HSBC, JP Morgan Chase, and the list just goes on. All these have in-house Toastmasters Club because they know this technical brilliance without expression is like a Ferrari without fuel. I'm happy to introduce the fuel that keeps us roaring. The presiding officer of the day, our club president, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas. Let me take a minute to introduce him. He lives in Dubai and he's a coach and creative thinker and loves organizing programs for children and teens. He's been a Toastmaster since 2019. He founded St. Paul Toastmasters Club Bahrain and held various positions as VPE, VPM, and president. He has telecom and IT industry experience in India and Middle East for more than 2 decades. We are proud to share that DTM Renosh Thomas was chosen as one of the top 10 Indian directors by CEO Insights just last year. With that, over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas.
Thank you. Can we give you a big round of applause to our Sergeant at Arms for today? We have the Cavalier Dikshita Panda and Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala for a wonderful start. Oh, what a collaboration! Even before I started speaking anything on this very Toastmasters platform. Wonderful. Greetings to all present here in this virtual meeting here. Welcoming each and every one of you to this very important and something that's close to our heart as Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and the Eloquent Elites Gavels Club, which is today a joint session between today's and tomorrow's leaders of this world. Let me first call meeting 111 of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and meeting number 87 of Eloquent Elites Gavels Club to order. I know we have got a good number of guests present here. I welcome each and every one of you here. Would definitely love to network with you. And I would love to call each one of you to introduce yourself, but just for the purpose of time today, since it's an important occasion, please be there till the very end. We will be there to connect with you, talk to you, and give you the opportunity to introduce yourself and to tell us where you're joining in from as well. Welcoming all Eloquent Elites Toastmasters members. In fact, I call this as a family, as well as the Gaveliers of Eloquent Elites Gavels Club over here, the current EXCOM members 2025-2026, and the new EXCOM for the term 2026-2027. Can we give a warm welcome to all present out here? With just one voice, I want to say, welcome. Can I call in our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Girja? Do we have any apologies to the agenda or are we good to go ahead?
The president of Gavel Club, she suddenly turned ill, so she will not be able to come and give her a speech of happy memories. That's the only change.
All right. Yeah. And we do have a video recording from her, yes. I believe.
Not from her, the incoming president.
Incoming president we have. Okay. That's fine. So with that small change, that is the current Gavel.
I will update the agenda and share it again after the meeting.
Is not present here. She has excused. Apart from that, the rest in the agenda is okay. So can I have any members from the Eloquent Elites Toastmasters or the Gavels, one to propose the adoption of the agenda with this correction and someone to second?
Josefa Nalwal. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Toastmaster Josefa.
Hi. Toastmaster Josefa, I propose the agenda with the revision that we just discussed.
Thank you. Can I have someone to second it?
I, Gavelier Samaira Mishra of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club, propose the motion to second the agenda.
Thank you so much. All right. With that, we have the agenda adopted and we move forward. But before I do that, I would like to give the stage to the Division A Director, Toastmaster Engineer Rao. She's present here with us. We also have the Area Director with us, Toastmaster Rashmi. I'm recognizing the presence of both of them here. But first, I would love to have a few words from our Division A Director, Toastmaster Engineer Rao. Over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's such an honor to be here, and this is a table topics that is just thrown at me. Let me attempt it as best as possible. There was a torch who looked at a small flickering candle and said, and laughed, in fact mocked, "Hey, you're so small, and what can you do? You're of no use at all." But the small flickering candle turned back and said, "Hey, wait and watch. See what I can do." And then it started lighting another candle, another candle, another candle. And then soon, darkness dispelled and light spread into the room. So today, when I see so many Gaveliers present here, that reminded me of that beautiful story. And I'm sure the torchbearers of this, the instrumental of this, is distinguished Toastmaster Renosh, along with the stupendous efforts put in by the VP Education Toastmaster Girija, was a reason behind all those beautiful candles that are present in this room. And it is not just about communication and leadership. As somebody mentioned, small things matter a lot in life. The president, the Gavelier, who was not present here due to an exigency, made it a point to inform. And I also saw the Sergeant at Arms, Deepshika. When she started, she was stopped. But yet, she did not get flustered. She went on with the message with a smile. So ultimately, the beautiful Gaveliers around here, I'm addressing you all more because I think Eloquent relates the other members, no need, for much motivation. So be that candle in others' lives. Look around for your friends and families whom you can light this candle and pass on the light in life so that together we rise, together we shine. And wishing you all the very best. And thank you for the opportunity. And back to you, President.
Thank you. Can we give a big round of applause and welcome our Division A Director, Toastmaster Engineer Rao in our presence. Thank you so much. We also have the Area 4 Director here with us, Toastmaster Rashmi. She will be doing the honors to do the installation ceremony today for the XCOM 2026-2027, as well as we have an induction of a new member today. She has been a dedicated Toastmaster for 5 years, contributing significantly as a charter member and past club president, currently serving as district leadership team as the Area A4 Director of Division A, District 226. Professionally, she brings over 16 years of expertise to the digital health sector as a healthcare IT professional at Citius Tech. Beyond her impressive career, she grew up playing hockey, and she's a trained Bharatanatyam dancer. People hearing that out? Guided by the philosophy, live and let live. Can I ask a few words from our Area A4 Director, Toastmaster Rashmi? Over to you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh, for giving me this opportunity to address the club. This is so varied combination of people where we have Toastmasters and Gavelier. For me, when I think I've learned enough, I think so every day of Toastmaster gives me something new. And I think so this meeting is again something new for me, where I'm seeing fresh fresh energy from these Gavelier members coming and trying to do things that we also are doing. So it's amazing to see them. And Toastmasters journey, there's this person called as Carmen E. Ralph, who says that my Toastmasters journey, the sky is the limit. So I can really relate to that today when I see the Toastmasters and the Gaveliers together and trying to conduct this whole important meeting for Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and Eloquent Elites Gavels Club. So yes, I'm very excited for the forthcoming events in the sessions, and let's look forward to it. Thank you, President, Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh.
Thank you so much. Before I hand over the control to the Toastmaster today, we would all have a photo session. So don't leave. After my presidential address, we will take a group photo. So all of you, please be ready with your backgrounds and smiles. Right. Well, in fact, when our Division A director, Toastmaster Engineer Rao, was giving her address, I was just intrigued because what she just spoke was in the script that I prepared today to speak up. I had no idea that she would be taking a candle and passing that across would be the essence of my script today. So right now, I'm doing a total change of my script impromptu as a president in my last presidential address of this term. Well, it was just that put me a big smile and to think out of the box what I can say today. But ladies and gentlemen, we all have either seen, maybe physically, or most likely in movies, a lighthouse. Haven't we? And we all know the purpose of a lighthouse. So once in a town where there was a person who was in charge of this lighthouse, was doing his daily routine. There came people from far away from villages to that particular town seeking for oil. Because electricity wasn't common in the village those days, they wanted to have the oil for their wick, the candles. So they came far away to that particular town and they said, go to the person in charge of the lighthouse. He will definitely have oil in store with him. So he had so many people going towards the lighthouse. And yes, being a generous person, he shared the oil that he had with him. And it's not like today's situation where you have different sources of energy. Those days you had to rely on these natural resources, which were not common or in plenty. So when the time came for him to switch on the lighthouse, he didn't have enough oil so that it radiates far across. And you know what happens if the lighthouse doesn't shine towards the horizon. You could have ships, boats not seeing, and there could be collisions. Suddenly, the leader in that town understood that there was a problem from the lighthouse. And he drew in people from the town to bring in oil so that that lighthouse can shine brightly and show the path for the ships and for the boats to walk across. And there was a man nearly 100 years ago who had this small wick with him. He brought in a few people around, probably 14 to 15 people, just for the sake of helping them to communicate better, give them tips to lead in the society. But there were people who were taking the oil out from him. But he knows that the oil does not depend on what others say, because the oil, it comes from within. But regardless of whatever people said around, he continued to share his thoughts. That 16 people, ladies and gentlemen, turned out to be today 270,000 members. That one person who had a vision 100 years ago is none other than Ralph C. Smedley, who is the founder of Toastmasters International. He was a lighthouse for not just the 15 of them, but to 270,000 current members and millions who have benefited across these years. Over 14,000 clubs in 148 countries. You got me right. In 148 countries, this vision of a lighthouse is still alive in each and every one of us. The question here is, can you shine so that it goes even beyond those borders, even beyond those numbers? The person next to you, whether it be at home or whether it be in your building or in your neighborhood, and even at large, if we all can shine brighter, this would make the world a better place to live. And Eloquent Elites is one such club which was started in the year February 2021, 5 years down the line. We are now in a landmark position. In 2020, the then International Toastmasters International President, Deepak Menon, and the then Rotary International President, Mark Melanie, announced a collaboration between the two, the Toastmasters and the Rotary. And Eloquent Elites was the first Rotary Toastmasters collaboration club in India and the 5th in the world at that point of time. Kusuma Rao was the charter president. Toastmaster Girja is the founder of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club. 5 years from now, today, the lighthouse is still shining. Can we give a big round of applause to all the presidents, to all the ex-coms, to the Toastmaster Girja and all the members? I, at this moment, would like to take this time to recognize each and every one of them, because they kept on pouring that oil so that the light can shine even till today. That's not all. In June 2023, Toastmaster Girja collaborated with Aditya Verlekar, who was the president of the Gavel Club at that point, with his parents, to start an initiative for children up to the age of 17. And that's where you see all these budding stars, the Gaveliers, started in June 2023, Eloquent Elites Gavels Club sprouted. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Girja for that initiative, and kudos to the Gaveliers who are present here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have more than 60 Gaveliers present in our club. Now it is moment to pass on the baton to the Toastmaster of the day. And in fact, it's not only just a Toastmaster of the day, we also have the Gavel Master of the day. Both of them doing today. I will introduce them. We will take a quick photo session, and then I will pass my control to them. Driven by a deep love for reading, learning, and the art of public speaking, she combines sharp vocabulary skills with a warm personality that allows her to gel easily with anyone. I can see her with a smile on the face. Beyond the podium, she is a true multi-talent, excelling on the theater stage, on the badminton court, and in the swimming pool. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the Gavel Master of the Day, Gavelier Sara Mishra. Let me now introduce the Toastmaster Day, who is a gifted artist with a deep passion for expressive visual art. I have seen his creative design, and he specializes in character design and watercolor. A dedicated lifelong learner actively exploring diverse fields ranging from anatomy and creativity to health and personal development. He firmly believes in the power of an active lifestyle, frequently channeling his energy into fitness training and swimming. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bhaskar Kaloni. Before I hand over the control, can we all switch on our cameras? Let us take a photo at this point and then we move on with our meeting. Please do stay behind and support us. All right, let's take a quick photo. Let me put on the gallery view. We have got 30 plus. Wow, what a beautiful virtual background, and kudos to the team who had prepared that as well. You can put your emojis. I can see our associate team as well, which we will come to that, is here as well with us. Okay, I've got nearly 2 screens ready. Okay, here we go. I'll take two photos. Okay, here we go. Put your thumbs up, emojis, love, hearts, anything. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first one is done. I will take one more. If anyone else is left to switch on your cameras, please do so. Okay, good to see you. Wow. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you. Please do stay behind, and once again, welcoming you all to this meeting. Now I hereby hand over the control to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bhaskar. Over to you.
I think you have to hand it over to
Samira, you can
Toastmaster
start. No
Gavel.
problem. With both of you, we are a
Gavelier,
team. We are
Gavel
a
Master
team.
of the day, Gavelier Samira. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Until I was 8, I thought leaders were only people who wore suits, gave speeches, or stood on big stages. Then one day, our teacher gave us a simple challenge. She divided us in groups and asked us to build the tallest tower with paper. Everyone had ideas. Some wanted to fold, some wanted to roll, and some just wanted to play. We all were trying to make a tower, and our tower kept falling apart. Then each one of us started blaming each other. Then one classmate in my group said, "Let's hear everyone's ideas first and then decide together." Suddenly, everyone had a chance to speak. We worked as a team, and our tower stood taller than anyone expected. That day, I learned that a leader isn't someone who tells people what to do. A leader is someone who brings people together, helps them work as a team, and inspires them to do their best. That's why leaders are needed, because when people work together with the right guidance, amazing things can happen. Today is that day our leaders for next year are installed. I'm happy about that. What do you think, Toastmaster Bhaskar?
I am totally in sync with you, Samaira. When I landed my first job in a startup, I believed success was all about working hard. I came in early, stayed late, and tried to do everything myself. Yet, our team kept missing deadlines. It was confusing because everyone was talented and willing to work. Then our manager stepped in. She noticed that our designer was spending time on spreadsheets while our data analyst was creating client presentation. She reassigned responsibilities so each person could focus on what they did best. She encouraged quieter team members to share their ideas and trusted us to make decisions instead of micromanaging us. Within a few weeks, the same people, the same budget, and the same number of hours produced far better results. We finished project ahead of the schedule. Our clients were happier and coming to work became enjoyable. That's when I realized that true value of leadership. Great leaders don't just manage resources, they optimize them. They don't create talent, they uncover it. They don't simply assign tasks, they align people's strength with the right opportunities. A good leader turns a group of individuals into a team and a team into something far greater than the sum of its parts. I am looking forward to the installation ceremony and before that, the induction of Toastmaster Josefa Nalwala. Josefa is a working professional in the dynamic world of business transformation and strategy consulting. He has a deep love for reading, a passion for discovering new places, and an appetite for experiencing diverse cultures and cuisines. He was in Chicago and has hardly recovered from a jet lag. And here we are, inviting him to be inducted into the club. I hand over the podium to our area director, Rashmi Pujari, for inducting Toastmaster Josefa Nalwala.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, and Gavelier Master of the Day, Toastmaster Samira, for doing the introduction side of work. Now, we'll move and I welcome everybody to the induction ceremony of this new member. It is now our duty and privilege to induct new members into Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion both for these new members and for the club. Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala has proven expertise in his chosen profession and is new to Toastmasters. He has chosen to be a member of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club to enhance his communication and leadership skills. We now have an opportunity to help him learn, grow, and achieve his dreams. Now we start the induction procedure. I request the audience to remain in mute and please withhold your applause until the entire ceremony is completed. I call upon Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala to take the oath, taking stance with your right hand raised against the chest, palm outwards. I request Zoom Master to spotlight him. I hope you're ready. You're joining a worldwide organization that has helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As a member of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Now I'm addressing to Vice President Education Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. Please can we spotlight Vice President Education? Vice President Education Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. Has Toastmaster Josefa discussed his goals and aspirations with the club? Has he been told how the Toastmasters program works and informed of the many benefits he will achieve, as well as the obligation of the membership?
Sure. Yes, he has. And we have also shared it. Thank you.
Thank you. Who has been assigned as mentor of this new member?
I'm myself the mentor.
Thank you. Would the mentor affirm the following? As experienced Toastmasters, you have been asked to help these new members get off to a good start. Do you accept this responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with this new member so that he can immediately begin to benefit from his Toastmaster membership?
Happily.
Thank you so much, Vice President Education, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, for supporting Toastmaster Josefa. Now I'll be addressing the new member, Toastmaster Josefa. Toastmaster Josefa, I now call upon you to stand straight, raise your right hand, and place the palm outside in front of the right shoulder. Okay. This gesture, it should be.
Yeah, it's kept like this.
Okay, thank you. This gesture is a long-standing tradition that signals the solemnity of the act and the seriousness of the commitment being made. Membership in this club and in Toastmaster International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards, yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligations is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in the spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently towards your self-development, evaluate others' speech in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goals, remain positive, and keep a smile on your face. We ask you, our new member, to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. Please affirm your membership by repeating the following words. As I say I, there will be a pause. I request you to say your name and then repeat the next statements as I say. I hope you're ready, Toastmaster.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. I,
Josefa Nalwala,
in the presence of my fellow members,
in the presence of my fellow members
of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club,
of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club,
make this a firm obligation to attend meetings regularly, prepare fully for each assignment, apply to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner, to build upon friendly relationship with my fellow members, and to bring other new members into the club, so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Josefa, for taking this oath with me. Now I'm going to address to all the other club members. I request you to unmute yourself and repeat after me to help Toastmaster Josefa. So we are also going to pledge to Toastmaster Josefa. As I say, I'll pause and you will repeat after me. We, the members of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club,
We, the
We, the
members of
members
we,
of
the
the
members of
Eloquent
the
Elites
Eloquent Elites
Toastmasters Club,
Toastmasters Club,
Pledge to support you in your quest
Pledge to support
pledge to
you
support
in your
you in
quest
your quest
quest
for self-development,
for
for
self-development,
self-development,
to provide with positive, helpful evaluation,
to
provide with
provide you with
positive
positive,
and
helpful
helpful
evaluations,
evaluation,
to give you opportunities to help others,
to
to
give
give
the opportunity
opportunities
to
to
help
help others,
others,
and to make your Toastmasters membership
and
and
to
to
make
make
and to
your
make
your
your
Toastmasters
Toastmasters
membership
membership
a rewarding and a fun-filling experience.
a
rewarding
rewarding and a
and
fun-filled
fulfilling
experience.
experience.
Now we have completed the induction ceremony for our new member, Toastmaster Josefa Nunwala. I hope you have an amazing, enriching experience with this club, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for supporting me in this induction process. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar.
Thank you, Area Director. Before we proceed further, we have special moment in today's meeting. I invite our club president, TTM Renosh Thomas, to briefly introduce and present the virtual new member pin as part of induction ceremony. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar. And this is to Toastmaster Josefa. It's a virtual presentation of a membership pin. Right? So typically this is what happens if you have a physical, we give you a pin. So just to give you an effect for it. So here we go.
Thank you.
A membership pin to you, and welcome to Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club. Congratulations. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar.
Now we will play a quick video on recollections of the year that has gone by. I request our President, distinguished Toastmaster, and also share the proud recollections of 2025 to 26.
Just give me a few seconds. Let me share the screen.
when life gives you second chance, accept it with grace. And that's exactly what happened with me. I felt really sorry not attending one of the Eloquent Elite meetings and sending out a video. But I made a promise to Renosh and Girija that I'll be there once. And I never knew it was this celebratory meeting that I was going to be part of. And I feel so privileged. I have literally goosebumps when I see the journey of Eloquent Elites.
Now there are two ways how, I would say multiple ways how you can be part of it. One is as a contestant, how Girija and Renosh went across the several level. Another way is you can be just an attendee. First time around, you don't know what are the things you have to just go and attend, you can do that.
But when you come to level completion, there is a control. So level 1, once you complete your level, there will be same button will come when you complete your level 1. You click that, automatically mail will go to your VP, secretary and president. These are known as base camp managers. They have to approve. But by default, VPE is the boss of base camp. So he has to approve. So once it is approved, your level completes.
Once it's done, you can stop. It gives you the result. In fact, you can put the name of the speaker. For example, if it is myself, just reset it, start, okay, and I'm speaking. You will get the complete history over here. So when you as a timer, you have a single window. You can time it, you know the speaker name, you know the time taken, as easy as that. If you
The role that I always used to dread was the timer role, because I would just get lost in the speech and I'd forget that I have a time to look at, I have the clock to look at. But this would make my job so easy, having an automatic timer which will show the time. Once you set it, then you can focus on the speech. Otherwise, you're always looking at the clock. You can't focus on the speech.
It's very important that whether we teach our boys personal finance, we definitely need to teach our girls, our daughters, personal finance, because marriages are not made in heaven, and they need to know that they should know how to open a demat account, they should know how to invest, and when they invest,
very good question, Amrita. So good point. So this is a culture that we follow mostly in Japan, Asia, just as a sign of respect, holding, because, when you're giving a business card, it's talking about you. You're presenting yourself, and you want to make sure that you give the best out of you. And this is a culture that is followed. So probably that's the reason that it is used. And never hand over a business card while sitting down. It's a gesture that you stand and, give business card with two hands.
Hold your breath. Our constitution is a handwritten constitution. The picture you are seeing here is the cover page written by hand. The original constitution of India is a handwritten constitution. Next. This is the only constitution in the whole world which was not published. This is the only constitution in the whole world which is handwritten, and this is the only constitution which is with extraordinary calligraphy.
In languages, we are told to pronounce every single letter in a word. But in English, they squeeze it, they take out some of the sounds. So as we learn our Indian languages, the methodology, pronounce every single letter, we say comfortable. We have to pronounce every single letter. But actually, there are some sounds which are not to be pronounced. Sounds. Comfortable. Comfortable. Not every. Interesting, no, interesting. So all these things, make a lot of difference in the way that you articulate all these words. Squeezing.
How are you? How are you? Me too. How are you? Me too. So finally, the meeting day came. At the airport, Mr. President was waiting for the Prime Minister to come.
Resets. So first, face yogi posture, shoulder relax, open your heart, open your chest, and interlace your fingers and put it at the back of your head. And then as you inhale, bring your elbow together and chin close to your chest. So this is the way. So I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do this. That is not correct. Yeah, you will harm yourself. Don't do this. And every time you have to relax your shoulder. Yeah, so we'll do it 3 sets. Ready?
Contestants should ensure proper audio and video setup before their speech. When introducing to give contest speech, turn on your video and audio and pin timer 1.
Membership in this club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet, it places certain obligations upon you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a big round of applause to our area director, Toastmaster Sridhar Krishnan, for conducting the elections of the XCOM for the year 2026-2027 so smoothly, efficiently, wonderfully done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President, for sharing those cherished recollections. It was wonderful to look back on an incredible year. Cavalier Samaira, over to you.
Unfortunately, our president, Sara Verlekar, is not keeping well. I now request our councillor, Girija, to present the details.
Sure. Can I share? She has sent me a presentation. I'll just share the presentation. Are you all able to see it? Is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
presentation? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So here is the presentation. This is the present XCOM that just went out, and from July 1st, Gavel Prisha Chug and her team had taken over. So this is the team now. The previous XCOM was this, and they did extremely well. And there in Gavel Club, both the XCOM and the associate XCOM, they share equal duty. So every week it is alternating. Children are studying in school and they have so many extracurricular activities. Everything they have to do at the same time. So if one week one team prepares everything, the next week the associate team prepares. So they alternate the duties. So if Sunday the meeting gets over, the moment the meeting gets over, the VPE of the next team puts up for the roll registration for the next week. And it starts. So again, the next week it goes on. So that team takes over preparation of certificates, preparation of the flyer, preparation of the MOM, everything. So otherwise, it is simply impossible for a club to function every week. And because there are 60 members and there are enough speakers full of enthusiasm, we need to have meetings every week. So they have taken up this, and the next year's associate team is also completely ready. So in the international contest this year, she wanted to share this, but unfortunately she fell ill, so she sent it to me. In the international contest that was held, our club members did all these roles. Imagine there are 8 countries and about 27 clubs participating, and these children were selected for these roles. It was competitive. So they really had to compete and they did a fantastic job. Tashir Singh was the timer. Kabir Singhal was also timer. Jihan Shah was the contest chair. Agnindrani Ghosh was the contest master. And Sai Sanjeet was Zoom master for all the 4 meetings. And then now this is the XCOM for the coming year. So those who were in the associate XCOM, they moved on to the present XCOM. So actually they do work for 2 years and they get complete mastery of the skills of arranging, coordinating, talking with everybody, public communication, everything, hands-on. Our immediate past president, Anshita Agarwal, has secured admission in Babson College, the top entrepreneurship college in the US, and I am nominated as the chairperson of Group I of the Global Youth Gavel Club Consortium, and that again has 8 countries allotted. Gavelier Agnindrani Ghosh, she is a gold medalist in the Muay Thai World Championship, which was held in Bangkok. She was invited by Bridging Ideas, a YouTube channel, to share her ideas and experiences. And when she went to participate in this Muay Thai competition, there were about 31 countries which participated, and there were some countries in which there were 14 or 15 participants coming. And still she came up. A lot of grit and determination. Thank you, and over to you.
I now invite our installation officer, area director Rashmi Pujari to conduct the installation of our executive committee officers.
Excuse me. I think our president, Renosh Thomas, will be giving his address.
Okay.
Yes.
No worries. Toastmaster Day, I'll take over from here. This is an important occasion for me, and as I probably give this as a recap of what we have gone through in the last 1 year, and I call it Rising Together. And it's a moment for each and every one of us in this club to celebrate those achievements. So I thank Toastmaster Girja as well for collating all those achievements that we had as a club and as members. And I've put it on a presentation here for each and every one of you as well. As a club, we have been recognized as a distinguished club. We have achieved the select distinguished status, and this tells us how far we have come in terms of the education, in terms of membership, and many other criteria. And this is to all the members present here. It's not just one person who has made this, but collectively, each and every one of us contributed to making this club a select distinguished club in the year 2025-2026. Second award as a club, we got it as a Power Up Award. Again, that's a culmination of many criteria as well. And we got this for the term January to June 2026. So again, kudos to all those who worked behind the scene in helping the club achieve this award. Again, another award that we got was the Phoenix Club Award in terms of membership, in terms of education, and various others. We have got this club award as well from the district. One thing that I would say that stands out is when I came to the club and took on the role, one of the specific role, apart from the education, that quality that we keep maintaining, is the membership. And ladies and gentlemen, we grew our membership by 120% growth. Where we started last year, this time, we were around 9 to 10 members. We are now 20 members and growing. We have members from United States of America, from Middle East, as well as from India. And we are getting a lot of inquiries. People across are getting connected to us. And as you can see in our meetings, truly a global reach. We have people from different places, including Africa and Indonesia, where I see people coming and joining our meetings. So this is an achievement of the club, and I would like to thank each and every one of you, and thank you for helping us, because it's not just one person who can get this done. Each and every one of you are ambassadors of this. Whether you are participating as a role player or whether you are taking roles in other clubs or regions, you are shining as light for Eloquent Elites. Our next achievement is in terms of joint meetings that we have held meetings with clubs in the Middle East, several clubs in India as well. Apart from doing the traditional way, we are quite creative, and we wanted to also have an element of knowledge and information by inviting keynote speakers in our meetings. And that's what we call it as enrichment series. A few of the snippets, you have seen it in the video, where you had person coming and talking about financial stability. We had a person coming from all the way from Japan to tell about the manner in which storytelling is being done, how effectively it can be done. Previously, we had someone who did a face yoga. I never heard of that. So we have enrichment series for the benefits of our members and for the community at large as well. In addition to that, proud to say that we have conducted our club contests and we had participants in the area contest and we had winners, which I will definitely announce in the next few slides where I will recognize those members as well. But as a club, we participated in the area international speech contest as well as a table topic contest and we got awards there as well. So this is in general our club achievements for the past 1 year, the major ones that I'm going to highlight over there. Now we move to the members achievement and I will start with our founder, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. From a club contest, she moved on to the area level contest. She was the first place winner for the international speech contest at the area level. And she also bagged the third place in the table topics speech contest. Congratulations to her. And she organized the Global Youth Gavel Clubs Consortium Group H International Speech Contest and Table Topic Contest in the role or the capacity of a vice chairman for the year 2025-2026. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that she has been appointed as the Group I chairman of Global Youth Gavel Club Consortium for the year 2026-2027. What we learn here is also to help us become a better version of ourselves, and we give opportunities for members to take leadership roles. Next, I would like to point out another member of ours, Toastmaster Dr. Sukanya Iyer, who's a social worker, and she does a lot of activities for women empowerment. She received the Bullseye Award from District 98 to commemorate the achievement and her contribution as a VP membership for the past 1 year, 2025-2026. So what you see on the screen is a congratulatory letter with the mementos that she had received. She published her life story in a book titled Aura, which also with many other renowned women achievers, which are recognized throughout India, and she launched that book called Aura. She had been honored at the Women Empowerment Initiative in 2025, which was hosted by the Consul General of UAE Consulate at Mumbai, His Excellency Abdullah Hussein Al Mazrouki, and she was invited for the 4th consecutive year. She was a judge in the panel for selecting awardees at Inspiring India Women Awards for the 4th consecutive year as well. She was the chief guest and keynote speaker at Rang De Basanti Awards on the 77th Independence Day. On top of that, she was awarded in British Parliament by the Honourable MP CBE Bob Blackman for her contribution to community development. Our next member, Toastmaster Dr. Sumant Mishra from District 20, based out in Kuwait. A member of ours has been elected as a Division E Director in District 20, and his division won the District 20 Super Division Membership Award and a Golden Quarter Membership Excellence Award. He also received a Triple Crown Award. He was appointed as the President of Maurya Kala Parishar MKP Cultural Association based out in Kuwait. And he also completed his path presentation mastery in Toastmasters International. We have Toastmaster Huzaifa Nulwala, who recently joined us, and you have witnessed his induction today. But when he joined us and completed his projects and paths and speeches, he attended our club contest and he stood first place in our club table topics contest and moved on to the area contest where he bagged the second prize. What an achievement for a member who just recently joined us. And this should give a boost, a motivation to all the members. If he can do it, you can. I would not like to end without taking this moment to thank our area director and all those who stood behind us during the past 1 year in our journey. I cannot name everyone, but I would like to specifically take this moment to thank our area director, Toastmaster Sridhar Krishnan, for the year 2025-2026. He had been an ardent supporter of our club in our council meetings, whether it is in the district area, division area level. He used to speak about Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club. He visited our club, was in our meeting, present in our 100th meeting as well, did the elections for the new ExCom. So I'd like to take this moment and place on record to thank our area director for the year 2025-2026, Toastmaster Sridhar Krishnan. And there he is on that particular day where he collected the Power Up Award on our behalf. With that, it ends my presentation and I hand over control. But before that, I would like to say a big thank you to all the current ExCom members of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club, without whom I couldn't do this. It has been a wonderful journey for me. I learned a lot. I have met with new people in this place, around different communities, different leaders. I see something different in each and every one of you. A new person, a new leader, a sprouting seed, becoming a plant that will be a fruitful for each and every one in this community. Thanking everyone who had been behind me, supporting me, guiding me, leading me as well, giving me ideas and suggestions and corrections as well, time to time, without which I couldn't move forward. And I'm so happy that I am going to pass this baton to someone who is going to lead this even further. And I'm so happy that we're going to have that installation now, and she'll be taking care. She'll be leading it from the front. And I wish them all the very best. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar.
Thank you, President, for taking us through our club achievements. These accomplishments reflect the dedication, teamwork, and commitment for every member. I now invite our installation officer, area director Rashmi Pujari, to conduct the installation for our executive committee officers.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar. Good morning and good evening, Toastmasters. We have gathered here again today for a very important occasion, the installation ceremony of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and Eloquent Elite's Gavel Club. It is time for change of guard in the club. It is my honor to serve as the installation officer and install the incoming club officers for the term July 1, 2026 through July 1st, 2027. Before I start the installation procedure, may I request the outgoing club officers of both Toastmasters Club and Gavel Club to turn on their video if they are comfortable, face the camera wherever they are connected as I call out their names. I request the Zoom master to bring these officers on spotlight. I'm now going to address the Toastmasters. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Mamata Chinna Chikkanag. Treasurer, Toastmaster Dr. Deepak Deshpande. Secretary, Toastmaster Nupur Saklecha. Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Dheeraj Deshpande. Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Dr. Sukanya Iyer. Vice President Education, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. President, Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas. I am now addressing the Gaveliers, Sergeant at Arms, Gavelier Kashvi Agrawal, Secretary, Gavelier Prayan Lonia, Vice President Public Relations, Niyati Rana, Vice President Membership, Dikshita Panda, Vice President Education, Nivriti Gupta, President, Sara Verlekar. Dear officers, you have had a successful term and you should be extremely proud for serving the members of the club magnificently in your respective offices. On behalf of Eloquent Toastmasters Club, District 98 then and now District 226 and Toastmaster International, I appreciate you for your hard and successful work this term. The club achieved distinguished club status. Your Vice President membership, Dr. Sukanya Iyer, receives Bullseye Award, and the club speakers Girija Deshpande won first place in International Speech Contest at area level, third place in area table topic contest, and Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala received second place in area level table topic contest. On behalf of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club, Group 1, Global Gavel Club Consortium, and Toastmaster International, I congratulate you for a consistent and commendable work this term. Your club Gaveliers Tashi Singh and Kabir Singhal were timers, Sai Sanjeet was Zoom Master, Jihan Shah was Contest Chair, and Agnindrani Ghosh was Contest Master at Group H International Speech and Table Topic Contest. This reflects the confidence and leadership qualities you all have developed. Now, the executive committee officers of both the clubs, I hereby discharge you from all the further duties and responsibilities of your respective office. Members and audience, please give the outgoing officers a round of applause for their wonderful services they have rendered to this club. Thank you so much for supporting this section. Now, members and audience, we'll be now going to spotlight the incoming officers. So I request the Zoom master to please remove the spotlight from the outgoing officers, and we'll be doing the spotlight to the officers that are incoming. As I call the name of each elected officer, our Toastmaster of the Day and Gavel Master of the Day will introduce them. I request the Zoom master to spotlight the video one by one. We will be starting with the Sergeant at Arms to the President. I request the audience to please hold on to their applause till the installation ceremony is concluded. First, we'll start with Toastmasters Club Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Mamata Chinna Chikkanag, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, if you can introduce the officer.
Happy to introduce Toastmaster Mamata Chinna Chikkanag. She hails from Bangalore in South India and now lives in Texas, USA. She holds a bachelor's degree in electronics and communication engineering and has served as a software QA engineer for 8 years. She finds joy in art and crafts, cooking, exploring new places, and connecting with nature. She is a blend of the best curiosity, consistency, and clarity. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar. Now I request the Gavel Master of the Day, Samira Mishra, to introduce the Gavelier Dhruv Doshi, who is Sergeant at Arms.
Introduce her, but she is not present. Many of the children are having their exams and all. So she will not be able to participate. She will still introduce her. Yes, Samira, go ahead. Samira, can you introduce Dhruvi Joshi? Samira? Okay.
Should I introduce?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you can. Go ahead.
Okay. Gavelier Dhruvi Nikhil Joshi loves badminton, cycling, dancing, swimming, and listening to music. She believes she is an introvert. She is an eager to make new friends. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, for giving the introduction for both the Sergeant at Arms officers. Now we'll move to the next officer, Club Treasurer. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, to introduce Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala.
Let me add a few important tidbits on Josefa. Over the past few years, he has internationally pushed himself beyond the familiar, choosing challenge over comfort, and as with many powerful journeys, this one led him straight to the world of public speaking. After attending a few Toastmaster sessions as a guest, Josefa quickly recognized the immense value this platform offers. Now, just to become a better speaker, but to evolve as a communicator and a leader. Over to you, Rashmiji.
Thank you so much. Now you can continue to introduce Treasurer Girija Deshpande.
Toastmaster Girija Deshpande is a blogger, writer, and a storyteller. She is a founder of our Gavel Club. She takes care of payment of dues to Toastmasters International and mentors all of us. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much for doing the introduction of the club treasurers. Now we'll move to the next officer's role, Club Secretary, Toastmaster Dr. Deepak Deshpande. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, to introduce the officer.
Dr. Deepak Deshpande is the founder and CEO of Soft Binomials, an edutech company that he operates from near Hyderabad. Prior to this, he has served as CHRO of several multinational companies, including Lionbridge Technologies and NTT Communications. He is a Bollywood music buff and a splendid singer. He has sung about 5,000 Bollywood songs in his YouTube channels. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Now I request Gavel Master of the Day, Samira. I can see that she's there. Please, can you introduce the Gavelier, Ravya Bhuvania?
Gavelier Ravya Bhavania, student at DPS Megacity, Kolkata, enjoys badminton, books, and drawing. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much. Now we'll move to the next officer, Club Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Siddharth Sadanandan. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, to introduce the officer.
Toastmaster Siddharth Sadanandan works as a sales manager with Britannia Industries Limited, bringing together strong business acumen and an engineering mindset. He holds an MBA from BITS Pilani and a BTech in chemical engineering from NIT Cal. A former Toastmaster, He previously served as Vice President Public Relations and was recipient of the PR Stalsworth Award in 2022. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much for introducing the officer. I request the Zoom master to please spotlight the officer as we give their names out. Now, I request the Gavel Master of the Day, Samira, to introduce Gavelier Niyati Raina.
Gavelier Niyati Raina from Narayana E-Techno School loves reading, writing, and practically anything to do with books. Specifically, she loves fantasy and mystery. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much for giving the introduction to Vice President Public Relations. Now, the next officer, Club Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Tarang Lalwani. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Passcode, to introduce the officer.
Toastmaster Tarang Lalwani is a working professional in the field of data analyst with a keen interest in football, badminton, marathon, and Formula One. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much. Now we will call Gavel Master of the Day, Samira Mishra, to introduce the Gavelier Vedarian.
Bhaskar, go ahead. She's having
Excuse me, may I say? I have the introduction ready.
Samira, if you have the introduction, where are you?
Ma'am, actually, I'm Sai speaking. I have the introduction ready. So, may I speak?
No, she also has the introduction. Samira has the introduction.
She's on mute.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a problem. Okay.
Yes, Gavel Master of the Day, Samira, can you just unmute? You are speaking, but check your mic.
Yeah.
Okay, she's still continuing to speak.
Yeah.
I don't think she's able to hear us.
Yes. Could be. Bhaskar, do you have the introduction? You have the introduction, right? Can you present?
Yes.
She's not here anyway. He's also
Gavelier Vedarian, a bright and multi-talented individual, social and smart, excels in public speaking, plays chess, and solves the Rubik's Cube. Ved enjoys playing baseball, badminton, learning the piano, and studying kinetic music. He has completed 10 levels of abacus and anchors confidently both in English and Kannada. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much for introducing both the officers. Now we'll move to the next Club Vice President Education, Toastmaster Harsh Valecha. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, to introduce the officer.
Toastmaster Harsh Valecha joins us from Rochester, Minnesota. He has been associated with City's Toastmasters Club since its inspection in October 2021. He currently serves as Sergeant at Arms and has also served as Treasurer. He is on the verge of completing the path Persuasive Influence and now has embarked on second path Visionary Communication. He is a senior manager with CTS Tech. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. I request Gavel Master, if she's able to, then please introduce Gavelier Anika Kohli. Otherwise, Toastmaster of the Day, you can continue the introduction.
Gavelier Anika Kohli from Utpal Sanghavi Global School is a passionate advocate for education and community service. As a national swimmer, she has developed discipline and teamwork skills. As part of her volunteering work with Asha Infinite Foundation, she has created spoken English videos to empower others through education. Over to you, Area Director.
Thank you so much. Now, the last but not the least, Club President, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. I request Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar, to please introduce the officer.
Toastmaster Girija Deshpande is a professional success coach, blogger, writer, YouTuber, and translator. She has completed 2 pathways on the verge of completion of the 3rd and 4th pathways. She received Toastmaster of the Year award in 2022 and 23 from District 98. She founded the Eloquent Elites Gavel Club and is the counselor. She is the chairperson of Group I of Global Youth Gavel Consortium, which includes clubs from 8 countries. Over to you, installing officer.
Thank you so much. Now, I call upon Gavel Master of the Day, Samira Mishra, to introduce Gavelier Prisha Chuk.
Gavelier Prisha Chuk from Oberoi International School, Mumbai, is passionate about psychology, the environment, and creative expression. A lover of murder mysteries, she is now writing her own play. She is zealous about giving back to society and has taught dance and aerial at Sneha Southern Orphanage while organizing numerous informative NGO sessions about wildlife at her school. In her leisure time, she enjoys the performing arts, furniture painting, and dancing. Recognized as one of India's top 9 problem solvers by HCL, Prisha brings compassion and creativity. Over to you, installing officer.
Thank you, Toastmasters, for supporting the entire introduction side of the section. Fellow Toastmasters, I am here to install the officers of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. I am here to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. As a team, their collective challenge is to make the club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and passionately lead to help many individuals. As they work towards Toastmaster International's club mission, each club officer is obligated to attend the club executive committee meetings, attend district-sponsored club officer training program, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. As I briefly describe the challenges she or he would meet and the responsibilities she or he must fulfill, I request each officer to come on the screen and hold a pen as a symbol of leadership or raise their right hand, unmute your microphone and take the oath by saying, "I will." I request the moderator or the Zoom master to remove all the other officers from the spotlight and spotlight the video of that respective officer as I install them. I request each officer to hold a pen which signifies gavel as a symbol of leadership or raise their right hand which signifies taking the oath as I briefly describe the responsibilities they must fulfill. First, we'll start with Sergeant at Arms and then we'll proceed to the President. Club Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Mamata Chinna Chikkanak, Gavelier Dhruv Doshi. I request the Zoom Master to spotlight them.
Dhruvi is not here, so we can go ahead.
Okay. I request you to either hold a pen or use your right hand. Okay.
Not this.
Okay. Okay. I request everybody to follow what Sergeant at Arms is right now doing as we take the oath. As Sergeant at Arms, your responsibilities include arrange the virtual meeting room, maintain club requirements in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, including breakout rooms if applicable, ensure audio-video connectivity of meeting participants before the meeting starts, make sure that all relevant educational and PR material are displayed. Make sure that all role players are present and have renamed themselves as per club protocols. Greet the guests. Help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I am expecting is I will.
Yes, I will perform my best of.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Now I request the Zoom master to spotlight the next officer, club treasurer, Toastmaster Josefa Nulwala, and Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. I request both the officers to please either hold a pen or raise their right hand while we take the oath. Thank you. As treasurer, your responsibilities include keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay dues, explain the due structure to the members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues on time to Toastmaster International World Headquarters. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I expect is I will.
I will.
I will.
Thank you. Congratulations. I now request the Zoom master to spotlight the next club officer, club secretary, Toastmaster Dr. Deepak Deshpande, Gavelier Ravya Bhuvania.
Rabia is not here already.
I request the club officer. Thank you. As a club secretary, your responsibilities include maintain an accurate membership roster, work with the treasurer to ensure that new members' application and dues get to Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Submit the new club officers list to Toastmaster International on time. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmaster International on time. Provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I expect is I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. I request the Zoom master to spotlight the next club officer, club vice president, public relation, Toastmaster Siddharth Sadanandan, and Gavelier Niyati Raina.
Gavelier Niyati Raina is not there.
Not here.
Thank you for the information. I request the club officer to please raise the hand for the oath. Thank you. As club vice president, public relations, your responsibility include attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use variety of means to promote the club and its members in as many mediums as possible, both online and offline. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, provide them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the district bulletin. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I expect is I will.
I will.
Thank you. Congratulations. I request the Zoom master to spotlight the next officer. Club Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Tarang Lalwani, Gavelier Ved Aryan.
Again, Gavelier Ved Aryan is not there.
Thank you for the information. I request the officer to please, thank you. As club vice president membership, your responsibilities include lead the club's membership building efforts, help members with any requirement during their journey, listen to their grievances, and provide emotional support if they need. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate current members to invite guests. promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet the guests and provide them with membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I expect is I will.
I will.
Thank you. Congratulations. I request the Zoom Master to spotlight the next officer. Club Vice President Education, Toastmaster Harsh Valecha, Gavelier Anika Kohli. Thank you. I request the officers to please raise their right hand. Thank you. As Club Vice President Education, your responsibility include gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles. Plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals. Work with club members to keep meeting fun and well run. Ensure all members enroll into a path and make best use of pathways learning experience. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their application for educational awards promptly. Represent your club at area and district council meeting. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the club president is unavailable. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? The response I expect is I will.
Will.
I will.
Thank you. Congratulations. Now we move on to the next club officer, club president, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, Gavelier Prisha Chuk.
Why is she not there?
If Prisha is not there, you may proceed.
Okay. I request the officer to raise the right hand.
But I don't see her on spotlight.
If Prisha is not there.
No, I mean, our area director, in my laptop, she is not seen. I don't know what happened.
Ma'am,
She's there.
ma'am, she's
visible.
in spotlight. She's in spotlight.
Okay.
Thank you, Zoom Master. We'll proceed. As the president of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to your commitment is towards fellow club members, club executive committee, area director, division director, district 226 leaders and officers of Toastmaster International headquarters. I'm virtually giving this gavel as a symbol of power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. Please use it wisely and with restraint. Remember, you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone will be proud. As a member of Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive committee and your club members to make this vibrant and rewarding club this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy. The response I expect is I will.
I will.
Thank you so much for taking the oath. Now, I congratulate all the club officers for taking the oath and establishing themselves as the club officers. Now, I request the Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and Gavel Club, please turn on the video so that we can pledge towards the club to the best of its ability to be. So I request all the club members to respond as I take the oath. We will, okay? So I request everybody to unmute their microphones.
Bhaskar, you can unmute your microphone. Bhaskar, Harsh, everybody. And everybody who are members. Yeah, Supriya, all members.
Thank you.
Akshas, yes. Ahan, you also unmute. You're associate president. Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay, then we'll proceed. Your club.
Tejal, come on then.
I hope we are ready to start. Okay, thank you. Your club officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability, to be the best Toastmasters club and Gavel club possible, and to meet the needs of all the club members, and your need to have active participation from each member. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your club officer to make Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club and Gavel Club the finest club it can possibly be? The response I expect is we will.
Yes, we
We
will.
will.
Yes, we will.
We will.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to the entire club and to the club officers. By the authority vested in me as Area A4 Director of District 226, it is my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers and Gavel officers installed in their respective offices. I request everybody to unmute and give a round of applause.
Congratulations.
Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the executive teams of Eloquent Elites for the term July 01, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Here, I state the completion of installation of all club officers. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar.
Thank you, installation officer, for elegantly officiating the ceremony. We look forward to a wonderful year of inspiring leadership from the team. Before I invite President Girija Deshpande to deliver her acceptance speech, I would like to invite our distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas to present the pin for Executive Committee.
Thank you, Toastmaster Day. Thank you. This is just a virtual presentation of how a pin handover takes place physically. This is for all the new XCOM members of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club, as well as I have another presentation for the Gavels Club as well. to split the pin handover for the Gavel Club.
Thank you.
Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, sir, for this wonderful gesture. Now I invite President Girija Deshpande to deliver her acceptance speech. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Dear Division Director and Area Director who have taken the time off to install the club and be with our club. Great gratitude is not just enough to, not a sufficient word to express my feelings that I have at this moment. And I have two big shoes to fill in now. Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas was a strategist, a thinker, a person with huge empathy and passion for Toastmasters, with values that are unshakable. He stands as a leader, quite tall, probably Himalayan in my head. So I'm very proud that he is a part of our team and he is a mentor of the club. In the beginning, when Bhaskar talked, he said, a team is more than a sum of its parts. And our area director said that the club is not just formed of talented members, but it is a team of people who come with their own emotions and expectations. True. So a leader is not a boss, right? The Apollo 13 mission, it started all fine in April 1970. It was NASA's mission, and suddenly it suffered a massive explosion, catastrophic, on its way to the moon. They were about 2 lakhs miles away from the Earth, with limited oxygen, power, and water. Now, Everybody must have thought that is the end of the day. Everything has ended. When? But nobody let it go. It was not one single engineer, one scientist, or one astronaut who knew the complete solution. Nobody was there who knew the complete thing. But instead, hundreds of experts from different disciplines, not just from NASA, but from different parts, they came together and worked together round the clock. Engineers designed a way to fit a square carbon dioxide filter into a round opening that they had on the rocket, using only materials that are available in that spacecraft. That could have been plastic bags, cardboard, tape, hoses. They were giving instructions from here and they were doing it from there. And it worked. Flight controllers, mathematicians, medics, all types of people were there. So the Apollo 13 astronauts all survived. All three of them survived the mission. And they came back to tell their stories. Fred Heise's memories are worth listening to. And similarly, Captain Jim Lovell and the commander of Apollo 13 and National Airspace Museum curator, Dr. Teasel Muti, I think. They both have had a discussion about this. It's very inspiring. We've heard so much about geese flying in formation. It seems when geese fly in a formation and migrate in large numbers from one part of the world to another part of the world far away, one line of people, they get one line of the geese, they get support and lift because of the line of geese that are flying in front of them. And if one falls ill, two of them stay back and mend their health and again join another group. So nature itself has taught us that. And the greatest people who have got great experience, technical expertise, also believe in working together. Nobody says, I'm a research scientist. What do you know? What is your qualification? Because ideas can come from anywhere. We all know of many scientific ideas, many inventions that have come because of the earnest inclination to solve issues. I just saw the other day, an auto rickshaw driver in Karnataka has invented a complete lift that can be fitted on any staircase which has got a handle. There are 2-3 sizes with which he can fix it, and then his wife has to just stand on a pedestal and it will move up. So wherever there is no lift also, he just carries that, puts it, and his wife is able to go up. Because people believe that elevators could work, they invented it, and so we have got high-rise buildings. Or people wondered, how can I put something onto my book, but I don't want it to tear off the page, but I want a separator. I want a marker. Then came those papers without sufficient glue or gum, and they used to test fix-its. So we find that all of us, if we work together, we can do a lot. When we come together as a team and we put our expectations with each other, we share what we can do. We just come out with whatever we can do first. It's okay. Yeah, I may not fulfill your expectations. You may not fulfill my expectations, but you come to know what is mine and I come to know what is yours. And we also come to know why do you say what you do? Why do you do what you do? And what is the point of view there? We'll see that. So all of us have invested our time here, money here. Not that anybody has surplus of time. All of you have limited time. That is a huge resource. And you're giving that here. How do you get the best out of it? By being together. By being together in spirit, in heart. And give time for each other. Understand what is it that people want to achieve in their life. Through this communication that you're learning here, by learning leadership, what do you want to achieve in life? We don't learn anything like that, right? So how is it going to help you? If you have that clarity, then probably we all can achieve a lot. So I would request each one of you to put your thought there. What is it that I want to achieve with this membership in Toastmasters? Don't say, okay, kuch nahi hone wala, let me leave the club. No. If so many people around the world are doing it, that must be because they have found something in it. So what is it? What is it that people understood that they are getting with communication skills? You may be anyone. You may be an artist, you may be an engineer, you may be a scientist, you may be data analyst, you may be a mathematician, you may be a professor, whatever you do. In which area is lack of communication troubling you? If we can look at that, in which area do I lack leadership? What is leadership? It is not about somebody giving you a job or a position. It is about you taking ownership. In what aspect of your life are you not taking ownership? Is it like you're fixing time and then you're not following timelines? Is it like you find trouble in fixing goals within timelines? Is it in money management? Is it people management? You don't know. Sometimes even with our own children. Our children are different. They're like a group of people whom we administer once they grow up. So what style to adopt with whom? With everybody, our style of management has to change. So where do I have to improve? If you have to look for it, then we'll find answers here. That is what I have learned. I found a lot of solace, a lot of support, a lot of trust in Toastmasters. Believe me, that is why I'm here for so many years, in spite of everything. I keep traveling between the countries. I'm not able to personally visit, meet people, participate in area level positions, do anything, whatever I would like. But still, this itself is keeping me so happy. So I'm here fundamentally because I'm happy. So what is it that will give you happiness when you are in Toastmasters? I request all of you to look into that and then put me a note. Then all of us will look at that. I promise you, we'll all look at that and see how we can work together. Somebody wants to attend interviews. That is an immediate goal. I want to attend interviews. I want to get a better job. I want to go to a different city. You may have. But then what is a long-term goal? Is it like just getting a better job? Is it like I have this ambition in my life? I want to become an entrepreneur. What is it? If you can figure it out. Not everybody knows to figure it out. It's all right if you don't figure out. But set something for yourself and share it with me. I'll be very thankful to you. And I'm looking forward to this opportunity this year, all because I have a wonderful team. And I know that all of you are there with me. We are now, our numbers have increased from 9 to 21 now. And I'm sure that we will do really well. And we will mentor each other. Though my designation is mentor, when I'm sitting with you, I'm learning from you. Believe me, all of us are selfish. So if I don't get some happiness out of it, I won't be doing it, right? So just understand that there is no spirit of sacrifice here. It is all because I'm happy doing it. So please, I'm at your service. Service leadership is supposed to be the best that you can achieve. I don't know if we can ever achieve that, because the more you do, the more you discover. I lack here. I need to work on that. So we'll work on that. I look forward to all your supports, and sure, we'll all go to great heights. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you for those inspiring thoughts, Girija ma'am. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, said John C. Maxwell. We have experienced this leadership in our Gavel Club too, and I look forward to taking up the leadership responsibilities in the near future. As our Gavel Club president, Prisha Chug, is traveling, she has sent a video of her acceptance speech. Can we have the video on, please?
Good evening, respected Toastmasters, fellow Gaveliers, and dear guests. If you have attended enough of our meetings, you have probably heard me say, as presiding officer, it is my pleasure to call this meeting to order. After repeating that for every alternate Sunday, it has kind of become muscle memory to me. But today, I stand before you not to call a meeting to order, but instead to begin a new chapter as the president of Eloquent Elite's Gavel Club. The most powerful part about a public speaking club has very little to do with actually speaking. A few weeks ago, one of my mom's closest friends came over after almost 5 years. The first thing she said after noticing me speak was, "Wow, Prisha, you've changed." I was obviously confused. So I asked her, "What do you mean?" She continued, "A few years ago, if I visited you in the same situation, the only thing you would say to me was, 'Yes, okay, no, hmm.'" And she wasn't completely wrong. Back then, I was perfectly happy letting others take control of the conversation. But that evening, we spent almost an hour talking about life, about DP, about my friends, about my future plan, my dog. Literally anything and everything. It wasn't until she pointed it out that I realized something. The biggest change wasn't that I had become more talkative, it was that I had become more confident. Confident to me is a lot like learning a language. You're not suddenly fluent in it after waking up one day, but you grow on it. It grows on you. Mistake by mistake, lesson by lesson, conversation by conversation, until one day you're expressing those thoughts that you had never even imagined saying out loud. And that's exactly what Gavel has been for me. It probably sounds cliche to you. You've heard this multiple times. But what does that mean? It means that this is the truth about Gavel. 3 years ago, I became a founding member of Eloquent Elite's Gavel Club. Since then, I've had the privilege of serving as secretary twice, associate president, and now, as I enter DP1 of the IB diploma program, president of the club. Last year taught me that leadership isn't measured by the number of meetings you conduct perfectly, but it is counted and measured by the conversations that go way beyond the agenda, whether it's mentoring members, encouraging participation, conducting practice sessions, or hosting meetings independently, or even introducing debates that everyone simply didn't want to end. I realized something fairly simple. People don't come to and attend our Gavel meetings every Sunday just to give speeches. No, they come to be heard, to be challenged, and to be inspired, and most importantly, knowingly or unknowingly, to discover a version of themselves that they didn't know existed yet. And that's the club I want to continue building. This year, I want to create something that extends far beyond our weekly meetings. I want our discussions to continue after the timer runs red. I want people to think of Gavel as more than a public speaking club. Through tech, social media, and fresh ideas, I want to show that Gavel is a place where confidence is built, friendships are formed, leaders are shaped, and voices are discovered. None of this would have been possible without the continued support of our counselor, Ms. Girija Deshpande, who believed in us way before we believed in ourselves. And also the previous ExCom committees that have helped us grow this club and take it to the next level, as well as every Gavalier who has encouraged me and supported me and made this community feel like home. As president, my goal isn't to leave behind a successful year. It is to leave behind a club that is way stronger than the one I had inherited. And maybe, just maybe, a club where after a few years, someone else hears those exact same words. "Wow, you've changed. Thank you."
Now is the time for vote of thanks. A boss has the title, a leader has the people, said Simon Sinek. Toastmasters gives an ample opportunities to develop true leadership skills. I hand over the podium to our presiding officer for proposing vote of thanks. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dave. Before I do that, I just want to wind up by sharing the certificates. There were certain awards that we ran for the year. So just quickly sharing the awards, and here we go. We had kept it, the votings and all those were done in the WhatsApp groups, and we're going to announce it right now as we speak. So we have what is known as the Kaizen Spirit. We have been running this every month. Toastmaster Girja sends an YouTube or a clip wherein we learn something new. It could be a word, it could be an idiom, something we learn, and then followed by some quiz questions. And the person who gets the maximum gets a certificate. So, and at the end, we have a reward for that as well. We have been running this for a couple of months. We also have the growth mindset trophy, or let's say we have the award, is the person who gets a maximum certificate of Kaizen Spirit for the entire term. Right? We are going to announce the result soon. So for the month of May, for the first quiz, there were 4 winners. We had Toastmaster Supriya, Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Mamta, and Toastmaster Pooja for the first quiz question. For the second quiz, we had 4 winners as well. Toastmaster Mamta, Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Supriya, and Toastmaster Pooja. For the third quiz, we had 2 winners, Toastmaster Supriya and Toastmaster Pooja. For the fourth, we have 2 winners as well, Toastmaster Mamta and Toastmaster Pooja. For the last quiz round, which was we have 4 winners, Toastmaster Supriya, Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster Mamta, Toastmaster Pooja. And this is a sound here, right? So the Growth Mindset Award for the maximum certificates for the year 2025-2026 goes to Toastmaster Supriya Manumari. Congratulations, Toastmaster Supriya. You have won the Growth Mindset Award. That doesn't mean anyone else will stop. We will continue with this. It's a wonderful initiative. I love it. I hope to see more participation coming in the future months as well. We will continue this because we find this very successful and people are using those words and idioms in their language and meetings as well. So congratulations to Master Supriya for winning the Growth Mindset Award.
Thank you.
Are you able to hear the audio? Just want to check.
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right.
I said thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Supriya. Congratulations. Now, the next award is the Commitment Champion Award. This goes to the person who has been regularly, irrespective of whether the person has a role to play or not, he or she turns up in meetings. The word is consistency here. So this Commitment Champion Award goes to Toastmaster Deepak Deshpande and Toastmaster Mamta, to both of you. Congratulations to both of you. Our next, thank you, congratulations. Our next is the Torchbearer Award. And this goes to the person who takes the maximum variety of roles in meetings. And here is enthusiasm is the key. And the winner goes to Toastmaster Nupur Saklecha. Congratulations. Our next award is a Team Player Award. And this goes to the person who takes up roles as required, even if it is at the moment, at the very 11th hour, that he or she takes it. And the winner goes to Toastmaster Tulin Gandhi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Tulin. Next is the Club Ambassador Award, and this goes to the person who takes roles in other club meetings, building connections, collaborations, spreading the word of Eloquent elites far and wide. And this goes to Toastmaster Girja Deshpande I don't want to say the next one, but thank you as well. Well, in fact, this is the least that I can do for the club, and this has always been a passion. And it's a wonderful journey to have been part of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much. It's been a journey, and I thank once again all the team members, and I wish the XCOM for the year 2026-2027 the very best. I would like to take this moment to thank our Division A director. Can we give a big round of applause? She has been here from the very beginning. That shows the passion and how much she is going to supporting us. Toastmaster Engineer Rao, thank you so much for being there with us and gracing this meeting with your presence. I would also like to take this moment to thank our Area 4 Director, Toastmaster Rashmi Pujari. A big round of applause to her as well. She graced this occasion to induct the new member as well as she conducted the installation ceremony of the XCOM for the year 2026-2027. Thank you so much. A big round of applause once again to Toastmaster Rashmi, our Area A4 Director. In the absence of the Gavel President, Gavelier Sara Verlekar, we both would like to take this moment to thank all the role players of today's meeting for the Sergeant at Arms, Gavelier Dikshita and Toastmaster Huzefa, and to the Gavel Master of the Day, Gavelier Samira, as well as the Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhaskar. A big round of applause to all of them for conducting and organizing and making sure this is as smooth as possible. I know we have crossed the time, but this is such an important occasion and close to our hearts today. And I thank each and every one of you for making this meeting a wonderful experience for time immemorial. And I wish the new team of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club under the presidentship of Toastmaster Girija Deshpande and the Eloquent Elites Gavels Club under the presidentship of Gavelier Prisha and their associate XCOM team, the very best, a fantastic and a more energetic and a powerful 2026-2027. With that, let me just quote none other than Ralph C. Smedley. We learn best in moments of enjoyment. And the only way to keep leadership is to deserve it. And the only way to deserve it is through service. With that, I adjourn meeting number 111 of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club and meeting number 87 of Eloquent Elites Gavels Club.